I'm ABC 15 data analyst Garrett Archer, and I'm taking you inside the numbers on how Americans view Trump's handling of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. Polling averages show a majority of Americans, about 55%, disapprove of how Trump is handling his job as president. New numbers from the Pew Research Center show that sentiment carries over to the Russian-Ukrainian war, and partisanship plays a major role. Pew asked Americans if they are confident Trump can make wise decisions when it comes to the war between Ukraine and Russia. 59% of respondents said they were not confident, with an overall third of the entire survey saying they were not at all confident. 40% of Americans said they were confident in his decision-making. So who does Trump favor in all of this? Americans are split by belief into thirds. A third say he favors Russia too much. Another third say he either favors Ukraine or is striking about the right balance. And the last third are not really sure. Local pollster Mike Noble has polled Arizonans on the conflict, and he says opinions are split along partisan lines.
Currently, Democrats are very much on board, with a vast majority of them wanting to support Ukraine. Independents, at least in Arizona, slightly lean more towards in favor of Ukraine, where nationals a little more split. And then Republicans, that's where the big division is.
There is a big partisanship component in the Pew Research data as well. Overall, the share of Americans confident Trump can make wise decisions on Ukraine and Russia, that's down 5 points from last year. Democratic-leaning voters already had almost no confidence and have barely changed. Republicans are much more confident in the president, 80% last year, but that's down to 73% today. That partisanship also showing up in opinions of how much support the U.S. is giving to Ukraine. At the start of the war, half of Republican-leaning voters thought it was not enough. Today, only 1 in 10. But the largest group of Republicans are now saying our support is about the right amount. On the other side, almost twice the number of Democrats say our support is not enough, compared to those who think it's too much or about right. With a look inside the numbers, I'm Garrett Archer, ABC 15, Arizona.